Stop.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's doing well on this Friday evening. Thomas and I got my good buddy Juan from the YouTube channel My RP Life. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Welcome back to my channel once again, sir. It's good to have you on again. And in this video, I'm going to be interviewing him about his visual impairment and about his life and how he got started on YouTube and why he decided to get started on YouTube. So, and I'm also going to be asking him about his visual impairment. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So, first of all, I want to welcome you back to my channel. It's great to do another video again with you, man.
Thanks, man. I'm happy to be here.
All right, so do you want to talk a little bit about your eye condition and how you lost your vision?
Well, back in 2014, I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa. For those who don't know, it is a eye disease that, how do I say, like it's like a genetic eye condition, so it's passed through the genes, through family. So maybe one of my ancestors or someone in the family had it, and it skipped a bunch of generations or whatever, and it got me instead of everybody else or anyone else in my family. So 2014, I was diagnosed with RP. Doctor said there's no cure for it or anything like that. And I was pretty much my whole entire life, my young adult life, my childhood life, my teenage life, with eyesight just like everybody else, normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then around when I hit 29, 28 years old, that was when everything started going crazy.
Okay.
Where I started losing nighttime vision, and daytime was pretty good still, but nighttime really sucked. I had to drive to work and couldn't do that because of the nighttime stuff.
Okay. Gotcha. And it was 2 years ago that you lost the rest of your vision, correct?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I had a small peek hole, kind of like looking through a straw. But even with that small peek hole, it wasn't perfect because, for those who don't know, with retinitis pigmentosa, it starts off with losing nighttime vision, and you get into like a tunnel. So everything else starts getting dark around you through your peripherals.
Gotcha.
And stuff like that. Yeah. So even when I had a little bit of vision left in my right eye, that was my more dominating eye, it wasn't perfect, so I barely wasn't able to really see things out of it.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Now, when you lost your vision, well, I should say the rest of it, I should say. When you lost, I cannot talk tonight. When you lost the rest of your vision, was that a hard thing for you to go through?
Well, when I lost a little bit of vision I had left, it was due to a heart attack. So I had to go to the hospital, figure out what was going on, because one night my heart rate was like, my heartbeat was rushing, kind of like an anxiety attack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and heartbeat was rushing quick. So, and then it'll slow down to like, it'll be a normal heartbeat, like boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. But then it'll go boom, 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 like that. So, yeah. So I was catching a heart attack, but I was calm as heck. Like, I was very calm. I didn't react to it.
Yep.
You know, so when I went to the clinic to get an EKG done, doctor said, there's something going on here. but I'm trying to remember what he said. He says, we're going to have to send you to the hospital so they can take pictures and all of this stuff. So they put me on a machine, and they had these two things going across my chest to take pictures of my heart.
Wow.
And after they did that, the doctors looked at my heart, and he said, the whole entire front of your heart is all scarred up, and
Ooh.
you caught a heart attack and stuff.
Wow.
So right now, you got 4 chambers of the heart. And that front part of one of the chambers of the heart doesn't beat no more. It's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So with that happening, I lost the vision that I had left. And you asked me, was it difficult for me, right?
Correct.
So
I'm talking about emotionally.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, it was difficult.
Yeah.
It was difficult, but in 3 days after I had woke up, and it was just totally gone. Like there wasn't nothing there. And yeah, because after I caught the heart attack, I still had something, but it wasn't to where it was. It was a smaller peak hole, but there was nothing to see other than light reception.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I turned on a light, I don't know that there's a light on because I can't see the light bulb, but I see something, you know?
Right.
But it's not showing me what I'm seeing, you know?
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's basically like you turn on a light to a room, the light to the room lights up everything, but you still can't see it, but you can kind of make out a light source coming from somewhere.
Okay.
You know. So I woke up the next few days later, I think, it was after the appointments and stuff that day. Yep. Yeah, it was the next day. I woke up and I couldn't see anything, no light reception, no nothing.
Wow.
So all I saw was darkness and pixelations.
Okay.
Like, yeah, just some weird pixelations type thing going on.
Gotcha.
And 3 days later, I ended up going out making a video in my neighborhood, walking to the store, totally blind.
Yeah, I remember that.
For the first time. And yeah, so it's been a struggle from the beginning, you know.
Yep.
It's a struggle.
Yeah. Okay. Now, speaking of videos, let's talk about YouTube a little bit, if you don't mind. So, what made you start YouTube, and how'd you get into the whole YouTube thing?
All right. So when I first did my RP life on YouTube before deleting it and then revamping it up all over again, but okay. So the first time when I first started, it didn't have my RP life. It just had my name.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up changing it to my RP life because I was falling into a depression from losing my sight, because I was already going to therapy, but it wasn't because of my visual impairment. It was because of other issues. So
gotcha.
As I got diagnosed in 2014, I ended up going to therapy still, and they noticed that I got a cane now. So they were like, "Oh wow, you're losing vision," and I was like, "Yeah." So, getting back to the YouTube thing, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna change this name. I'm not gonna leave it as my name. I'm gonna start up my own channel, and I started teaching myself how to use the cane and all of this stuff. And
wow,
yeah, started teaching myself. And one night I fell into a deep depression. Now, remind you, even though I got medications at that time for my depression, I still fell deep into depression.
Right.
So one night I made a video about me and how I felt, and it was about maybe like 30 minutes long, and I must have uploaded that like at 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
and ever since I made that video, I kept making other videos on showing everybody how to do certain things, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, what made you decide to take a break from YouTube?
Well, I took a break because as time went on and I was doing my videos before deleting it, I started noticing people from the blind and visually impaired community and how they were acting, where some would get, you know, a lot of subscribers and act different after a while.
Oh, okay.
And then they say, oh yeah, you know, we'll do this and we'll do that and we'll help you. But, you know, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense at one time.
And what made you decide to start back up again?
I said to myself, it's time to come back because the way I was feeling back then in the past, that's already gone. I don't feel that way no more because I don't care about other people and how they decide to live their life, whether they decide to take money from the community and not put back into the community, or just be how do I say this, assholes. But anyways, you know, so I decided to come back because I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna come back, do it right, even better than before. And like now with my editing skills and all of this stuff, and now that I'm totally blind, I got a lot better. I had a lot of friends tell me, Juan, your editing got real good compared to what you used to do when you was visually impaired.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to rebrand the channel. I'm trying to gain back my old subscribers. Like, before I had deleted my channel, I had about 212 before deleting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that was within like a year and a half, I think, that I got those subscribers.
Okay.
But now that some do know that I'm back, you know, they probably think that they're subscribed to me, and most of them are not, you know? So I'm trying to get people back to, you know, following me and subscribing to me.
Right.
So they can see what I'm doing, you know?
Right.
Because I've been interviewing a lot of people from the blind and visually impaired community.
Right. Now, the RP Life Family and Friends Facebook group, what made you decide to start that awesome group?
I started that before deleting my channel.
Oh.
When I had my channel in the beginning, I created that on Facebook. But for some reason, after I done created it and everything, it kicked me out of my own group that I created.
What the heck? Yeah,
so for like 2 years, I had only like 20 people up there.
Oh, wow.
Of members, and I couldn't get back in. So one night when me and my girlfriend was talking, my beautiful diva Deb, love you, baby. and we were talking. She was like, well, if you can't get in it, your My RP Life, then start a new one, right?
Right.
So I said, hold on, let me check something out, baby. So I went to the search engine, I typed in My RP Life and Family and Friends group, and I clicked it, and it says, Juan, all you have to do is just reactivate it by pressing this, and that. And I was like, hold on, baby, let me check this out. So I checked it out, and I pressed it, and it put me back into my own group.
Interesting. Now, how did you, if you don't mind me asking, do you want to talk about a little bit about how you met Deb, your wonderful girlfriend, and did you want to also talk about how this relationship is different from the others you've been in?
All right. So with my Debbie, we met through a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna mention their names because we're not a part of that no more.
That's fine.
But we met through there, and we started we started off as friends. Everything went real good, and it's still going good today.
Uh-huh.
And ever since then, it's just been amazing. Like, we first started talking back and was it September? I think it was September
of 2020.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Back in September
Gotcha.
of 2020. So, and then we made it official in October the 30th. So
wow.
Yeah, so we made it official. Knowing her, she's gonna correct me when she hears this. But I know we started off in October, but
wow.
we're gonna be 9 months soon. So
that's amazing.
Almost making that year mark, and
that's amazing.
Like ever since I've been with her, she's been so supportive. She's my admin on my RP Life Family and Friends group. She'll be on my podcast on Anchor. You know.
Now, from the other girls that you dated, how was this relationship different?
How is that the relationship I am in now compared to my past relationship?
Yeah.
No drama.
That's awesome.
No drama at all whatsoever. The woman is faithful. She's loyal. She's loving. She's caring.
That is awesome.
She's a bunch of all types of amazing.
That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you that you found such a good woman.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Is there anything that, you want my viewers to know? Anything
well,
you want to say?
If your viewers or subscribers, anybody, even people who aren't even subscribed to you yet, go ahead and subscribe, because the brother is a cool dude. But for your subscribers who are listening right now, if you have a story that you want to tell, whether you're blind, visually impaired, run a business, writing a book, just want to tell your stories being visually impaired or blind and the struggles you go through, you can always get in contact with me. Leave a comment on Thomas's video, or if you would like, you can subscribe to me and leave a comment on one of my videos, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, because then I can interview you if you want to have a story to tell on Anchor, and I'll have you up on Anchor.
Awesome. Right. And you guys, if any of, if there's anyone who wants to be on my channel, if you have a story to tell, or if there's a topic you want to talk about, you can email me at thomas.acocella@icloud.com. Or you can find me on Messenger by typing in my first and last name, which is ThomasAcocella. Make sure you subscribe to my RP Life. His channel's amazing. He puts out amazing content. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. Is there any shout outs or channel recommendations that you want to recommend, or?
Well, if anybody, whether you're blind or visually impaired and you want to join my Facebook group, you can always find me on Facebook. If you can't find it, you can always go to one of my videos, because like the video that me and Thomas and I did together, I put in his YouTube channel link. I also put in my Facebook group link, so if you want, you can click onto that. And if you want to private message me also, my Twitter link is on my YouTube channel on pretty much all my videos. Okay. So you can always try and find me on there. Or if you're a kind-hearted and a good person, like Thomas is, you can always friend request me on Facebook on my personal page. I have a lot of blind and visually impaired friends there. So you can search Juan Morales, and I'll be up there on Facebook and stuff. So
awesome. Is there any upcoming interviews on your channel that we should know about?
I had just interviewed Amanda Jean.
Okay.
I interviewed her. She's already up on the podcast. I already posted that up there, but it's not on YouTube. It's on like Anchor.
Oh.
And then
when will it be on your channel?
Oh, it'll be on my channel in a few days because I just uploaded the one that I did with you.
Yep.
So that'll be up there in a few days.
Right.
I also have a surprise, but it's still not official yet.
Okay.
Most likely Monday, I have to call this person. So stay tuned for that. That's a surprise. He's a YouTuber who has RP. He's legally blind, and he's very known in the blind and visually impaired community on YouTube.
Okay.
What else I got for you? So you said shout outs. I like to give a shout out to my beautiful Debbie. Mwah, I love you, baby, with all my heart and soul.
There you go.
I want to give another shout out to Pastor Truth. That's my pastor. Who else I got? I want to give a shout out to my mama, my daughter. Give a shout out to you.
Thank you
for having me on. Shout out to Nikki. Who else? Yep. I have no idea. Just a whole bunch of people. Everybody in the blind and vision impaired community.
And I do want to thank your girlfriend, Debbie, for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Vincent Grasso from My Visually Impaired Life for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, that's one of my best
You're awesome.
friends.
All right. So make sure you all go and subscribe to his channel. He has a wonderful channel. So, yeah, please subscribe to it. Anyway, any final words for the viewers?
Any final words?
You heard.
You heard. Whether you're blind or visually impaired and you're struggling, just keep your faith and keep on pushing on. You know.
Yeah.
If you're feeling down or depressed, when the time is right, just get back up.
Right. Right.
Take it easy.
Right. All right. Well, man, it was great having you on my channel again, and take care, man.
3, 4, 7, 8.
Take care too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oops. Whoops. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you go and subscribe to Juan's channel. His channel is awesome. Again, it's called My RP Life. And please subscribe to my channel, Doing Everything Blind. Y'all take care.